You've read my open letter to President Buhari. Here's a white paper I was talking about. It's a nice, smooth white paper crafted for 7 years to near perfection. We're willing to share with the Nigerian State House. We send them a proposal, but still haven't seen any interest. Someone on Facebook said, go to Sorok and beg. And I thought to myself, something that could change lives in Niger Delta. Go beg the government when the development agency has failed to do what they're supposed to do. To you, sir, I say take that peasant mindset and go back to the village. Just kidding. I'll never say that to you in real life. Except on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah. As I was saying, do you think they will know what to do with this finely crafted white paper? Sorry, what you say? Yeah, I don't think so. You know what? Let's scratch it. We can do it all by ourselves. We've got brains, we've got friends with talent, experience. We just need friends with money and minions. Let's go. Hello and welcome. My name is Obong Eaton, founder of FANAMIPROJECT, which is a sort of like think tank designing solutions that seeks to redefine the future for the betterment of Africa's youth. 8 years ago, I came across an article about the oil thefts and militancy in the Niger Delta. As I explored the story and distilled the problem, being from the Niger Delta region myself, I was compelled to do something in my own way. So I created this pitch deck, and the focus had to be with development of talent. And over the years, we've studied various development initiatives, research, design, and we have pilot prototypes of solutions in the area of talent development, which could be seen in our program called Storytellers Camp, as well as Amplified League. So all these years while we are doing this, we never paid attention to NDDC. But recently, we came across the probe of the agency. It was actually a shock to learn about billions of dollars American this agency has received over the last 2 decades. In my modeling, after 20 years and that kind of expenditure, the region should have been way developed by now. But that's not the reality. Underdevelopment, high unemployment rate, yet this region sits on one of the largest oil reserves in the world, and the revenues from there pretty much runs Nigeria. So we sent a letter to the Nigerian State House on a proposed solution. We never got a response, and we followed up with an open letter to President Buhari. Still no response. So we're taking the matter into our hands. We're going to take the white paper and show how it's done. Yes, we've decided to create a Niger Delta Development Company. I think we should find a cool name for it so it's not confusing. Our plan is incredibly out of this world. I think it's one of the coolest things ever. How we're gonna do it is still in napkin form, but we've got the bones of it. And today, I'll give you a teaser, then we'll get to work. Why am I telling you this? Because this plan can't work without the minions. Here's the plan. Blueprint for Development of Niger Delta, Nigeria, also known as Project Epsteroid. Background. Niger Delta is a rich oil region consisting of 9 states in the Republic of Nigeria. Despite the wealth of natural resources, the region has not prospered when compared to the likes of the world. It is said that over 70% of its population lives below the poverty line. Key objective: how do we inspire the rapid development of the region? Considerations: knowing all sectors, scalable, high growth potential. These are the 3 that will be considered. Introducing Project Epsteroid, experimental prototype settlement to inspire rapid evolvement of the Niger Delta. Note, Epsteroid is just a working title. This will likely change as we progress. What will Epsteroid look like? Imagine Disney Epcot. This will be like a theme land, and each state of the Niger Delta will have its own version. It will represent each culture in a form that is highly aesthetic,
futuristic, and whimsical while being self-sustaining. What will be the experience? The big idea is as you are approaching Epsilon, you are leaving behind the present Niger Delta and entering the future of it. And by the time you leave, you are inspired for the future, an experience that could serve as a model for the development of other communities. What will make up Epsilon? Smart community initiative, emergency services, high-tech vertical farming, wholesale foods, virtual learning center, film and theme entertainment, sports village, hospitality, residencies, artist in residency program, and sports development program. Is Epsilon sustainable? Yes, all the components of Epsilon will be for-profit ventures. Who lives in Epsilon? Epsilon will have a high focus on advanced technology farming, creative arts, entertainment, and sports. There will also be artists in residency labs, a talent development program where the best of promising talents are selected annually from a reality show to come and live while developing their talent. The artists in residency program will have two tracks, the makers and the storytellers. The makers track will focus on crafts such as sculpting, fabrication, prop making. The storytellers track will focus on content creating, like writing, acting, directing, visual effects. The sports development program will be a residency for the development of the best of promising talents in select sports. How big will Epsilon be? Depending on the land allocated by each state in the Niger Delta, we will be proposing a minimum of 150 acres. How will Epsilon be funded? Funding will be assessed through private as well as equity crowdfunding. Another channel will be through the Native Shareholder Program, where we will propose to state governors and House of Assemblies to contribute land to the project. How will Epsilon be developed? We will be working with a strategic partner, a reputable US-based master planner, and theme entertainment organization. We'll also look at feedback from the communities as well. How much will it cost to develop Epsilon? We will make this figure available after feasibility studies. What is the roadmap for development? We will first develop one Epsilon project. Once we have one in full operation and optimized, we will proceed to developing other projects in other states of Niger Delta. We hope to have a version of Epsilon in all the 9 states of Niger Delta by 2035. How can I support the development of Epsilon if I am from Niger Delta?
This is where it gets very, very exciting. We want the natives of Niger Delta to be part of this journey. So we are introducing the Natives Shareholder Program, where we're going to be offering free stock warrants to every native of Niger Delta. What that means is if you're from any of the 9 states of Niger Delta, you receive the right to purchase our company stock at a specific price at a specific date. Get this, you get to own a share and a voice in a development company that could truly transform Niger Delta. How does a stock warrant work? So say today as a private entity, we price our stock at $10, and 10 years from now, when we list on a public exchange, the price goes up to $100. You can exercise the warrant and still buy our shares at $10, meaning you'll get an instant $90 per share. But there's a catch. Project Epsilon will require a minimum of 150 acres. Each state in the Niger Delta that wants to be part of Project Epsilon will be required to provide the land. So as a native of Niger Delta region, to qualify for the stock warrant, your job is to help us send a proposal to your governor and House of Assembly. We're going to make it easy too. When we launch our website, all you need to do is select your state and register. We'll verify you through BVN or driver's license. Once we receive 100,000 signups for a state, we'll generate a proposal and forward it to your governor and House of Assembly. We'll also launch a campaign and ask you to follow up with your governor's office and representatives, engaging them until your state has a land allocation for the project. When an MOU is signed, all indigents of that state will be eligible for the stock warrant. The first 100,000 who sign up will also receive additional shares. We'll be taking the next several weeks to flush out things, but I'm so excited that we are doing this. It's about time for all of Niger Delta to take charge of its destiny. If other places can achieve development, we can achieve it too. If not for us, at least for the future generation. Thank you for your time. To know when we launch, subscribe to my YouTube channel. or follow me on Facebook. Not you, sir. Until next time, you stay safe and have a good one.